What does Obama do? He rips the country. You know, that still frosts me. Obama out quoting the Pope. I've got to find that soundbite. Hang on here. This is grab number 26. Folks, if you missed this, you've got to hear this again. This is the president citing the Pope, his new best friend. Because the Pope is ripping America. The Pope is ripping capitalism. The Pope ripping Ronaldus Magnus. The Pope ripping trickle-down economics. And Obama's having an orgasm. Jeremiah Wright is beside himself. Jeremiah Wright thought he was Obama's preacher. Now, the Pope somehow has co-opted Obama. Who would have ever thought? And by the way, the Pope is out there saying that no matter what, Pope Francis, he said yesterday, this is Wednesday, right? Yeah, he said yesterday, no matter how progressive-minded the world turns, the Catholic Church can never compromise on its no-abortion rule. He said it's a matter of human dignity. Now, in Democrat parlance, the Pope is an old white guy. And in Democrat, they don't like old white guys. Old white guys are the problem, nuclear family and all that. So they're really conflicted. I mean, the Pope is singing their song on trickle-down and capitalism, but he's not budging on abortion. But Obama's still overcome. You've got to hear this one more time.
Some of you may have seen just last week, the Pope himself spoke about this at eloquent length. How can it be, he wrote, that it's not a news item when an elderly homeless person dies of exposure, but it is news when the stock market loses 2 points? But this increasing inequality is most pronounced in our country, and it challenges the very essence of who we are as a people.
That is infuriating. The increasing inequality in the world is most pronounced in our country. This guy just can't wait to rip this country apart. He can't wait every day. Whenever there's an opportunity to criticize this country, he's the first in line. And that is just an outright falsehood. That isn't the increasing inequality, income, wealth, whatever, is most pronounced in our country. And I'll tell you the way he means that. We've got too many rich people. We need more people who are poor and lower middle class. That's the only way we can have equality and fairness. This is just... People have got to be cringing that they ever voted for this guy. And how can it be that it's not a news item? An elderly homeless person dies of exposure. How can it not be a news item when 4 people die in Benghazi? How'd that not end up being a news item? 4 people. Our ambassador dead in Benghazi. Why was that not a news item? Why wasn't there any compassion about that? Trying to get to the bottom of that? Why do we blame that on some nameless little guy that did a video nobody ever saw? Anyway, it's just astounding, folks.